Thank you all for coming this morning. I wanted to speak about the tiny house. And the tiny house is something that's very exciting, not only to the Austin Police Department, Safe Place, but Travis County as a whole. Tiny house is a vision that came to light through the SART team, the Travis County SART, which is the Sexual Assault Resource and Response Team here in Austin. And with our growing community, we have a growing need to be able to provide services to our survivors of sexual assault. And the tiny house is going to be a clinic, if you will, providing medical forensic exams to survivors of sexual assault. And although I cannot tell you exactly when the tiny house will be open and operational, we're very hopeful that it will happen between now and the summertime of 2015. Let me just explain to you why we're excited about the tiny house. Tiny house will provide another option for our survivors so that they do not have to wait for extended periods of time to be seen. Now, tiny house will only provide services to those survivors that do not require medical attention to be seen by a doctor. This will be something that our survivors will choose themselves. And they'll be able to come in. It'll be a much more secluded and isolated area so that they will not be in the public's eye. We want to reduce the trauma to our victims, our survivors, as much as possible. They will not incur medical expenses when they visit the tiny house and receive the services that will be rendered. They will also be provided, if needed, with preventative medications. So the tiny house is a little, how should I say, non-traditional, especially in the Austin area. But as the city continues to grow, unfortunately, survivors of sexual assault, those numbers may very well increase. And we want to be able to provide as many alternatives and options to our survivors as possible. And so currently we're working through the logistics of the tiny house, and we're very excited about it. And I'll open the floor now, unless, Emily, do you have anything to say?
I'm happy to answer any questions.
We'll be happy to field any kind of questions that you might have.